Hi, I'm Neko Case, and I'm at Amoeba Records, and this is what's in my bag.
Down, down, baby, down by the roller coaster. Down, down, baby, down by the roller coaster.
Let's just reach in. What is this? Oh, this is the second Suede record. The introduction, the first song on the record is so fucking good. I haven't spent enough time with this record, so I thought this would be a really great way to do it. I'm such a huge Suede fan, so. And there's like a big wide open butt crack on the front. Rock and roll. Goddamn right, we do as we please. Oh, I got a Celia Cruz record. I don't even care what's on it. I just love Celia Cruz so much. Celia Cruz is one of the greatest singers of all time. And I remember walking down an alleyway in San Francisco once and someone had painted a giant mural of her and I started to cry. I was like, there she is. I love her so much. And I think I actually have another Celia Cruz record in here. There she is, Celia and Johnny. I do not have this record, which surprises me. It's gonna seem extra special on vinyl, I think, because there's just something about putting the needle down and then the kind of the breath holding, and then she starts to sing. That is so heartbreaking and beautiful.
Quiero escaparme con la vieja luna.
Oh, I love you. Love you. What's this? Ooh, Nina Hagen and Ekstase. This is one of the most bizarre records ever made.
I live on 1985, Ekstase train. I live on 1985, Ekstase train.
She has a singing voice like no other person I've ever heard. She's a trained opera singer, but she does a thing that I'm obsessed with, which is a lot of women, we think we have to sing pretty. We can't sing like a character or like something powerful or something dirty. And Nina Hagen does all of the above and more. Like she's not afraid to do like a guttural belch into an aria. She doesn't give a fuck. And she can pull it off. And I remember I used to see her on talk shows all the time. I remember David Letterman loved her.
Now you're more than just a musician. You're a...
Okay, it's beyond words, of course.
He just thought she was so delightful, I think. Like he kind of treated her a little bit like she was just kind of kooky, but I could tell he kind of liked her. Having this is really special because I love every single song on here and I love her self-confidence and her abilities, and she's just a big hero of mine. This is one of my favorite bands of all time. Talk about powerful singing voices. The Shocking Blue, At Home, the singles.
Can't you hear my love buzz? Can't you hear my love buzz? Can't you hear my love buzz?
Like I know all these songs, but I've never seen this little 10-inch cute. Oh, that's exciting. Again, another band that you want to feel the needle go down and then be like, and then it starts to happen.
She's got it. Yeah, baby, she's got it.
I got some Czechoslovakian movies, Prague Nights. I love the surrealism of Eastern Europe and Czech movies in particular. I also got the Golden Fern. I love Eastern European fairy tales and I love the dark They're very bound by nature. There's not usually happy endings, but there's lots of really great lessons, and the effects, and they did a lot of animation, like stop motion-y things along with that, you know, pre-cursing Jens Venkmeyer and people like that. So I'm so excited to watch these, because you always see snippets of them on YouTube and stuff, but you never really find the entire movie. So this is very exciting. Oh, this I got. I've never heard it, but Warda and this era is usually really quality. I love women who sing in Arabic. I love the way the consonants go. I love the way they're not afraid to sing inside their stomach. That's another thing, like women not singing pretty. That's considered a beautiful expression, and I'm hoping that Warda delivers. I'm judging the book by its cover here. I'm just gonna say it. Warda, you look very capable, and I'm excited to meet you. So this is a good one. Ooh, I got the new Red Cross record. I saw the tour, but I didn't get to buy the record because they were out. They're one of my favorite bands of all time, and I think they're the greatest live band in the United States. I don't know, I want to go see them like 100 more times. It would not be enough, frankly. Those goddamn harmonies. I found the Paris, Texas soundtrack, which I have somewhere on a cassette, I think, but it's not the same. I go back to this recording a lot when I'm looking for atmospheric things, and I think it's brilliant because Ry Cooder can do whatever the fuck he wants on a guitar. He really lets the instruments sound like the instruments, and it's kind of like pop staples. Pop staples always let sustain happen. And there was so much emotion in the sustain, and he respected that space in between the notes so much. It's like hearing breaths when people sing. You want to hear the human breath. And I bought this off record because I love them. I've seen them play live. They're in the Circle Jerk / Red Cross family. I loved both bands since I was a young teenager and never felt that exclusionary vibe from either band. I always felt invited. They always felt like they understood what was fun. They wanted people who thought about stuff, but also thought about things in a funny way, I think.
Planting the seeds of a sad democracy.
Just going to see Off at a festival one year, I felt like I was 17 years old again, and I really loved it. So I've been wanting to get this for a while, so I'm so glad you had it. This is a record I've never owned, and I don't know how, because I know a lot of the songs on this record. I saw her recently in Albany, New York, and she's as good as she ever was. One of those women who doesn't mind taking it to a gruffer place or a place where it bottoms out and honors the emotion of it and has enough confidence in herself to let that be. That was such a huge deal to me. as a younger person. I remember being 7 years old when Chucky's in Love came out and hearing her go, "Don't you know,
Don't you know Chucky's in love? Yeah, yeah.
and just feeling like, God, she's so tough. I know that it was really important to hear that. I loved hearing this woman be tough and funny, and she could just sing like hell.
Well, I hear you wanna go back to cool.
I hope that she gets a huge resurgence of people looking for her records and appreciating her. Oh, more Nina Hagen. This is a record that I played. I don't even know how many times I played it. It wasn't my record and I had to give it back. And I've always wanted to have it ever since I was 14. You've made this 14-year-old's dream come true by having the 12-inch of New York, New York in your store. Oh, I got a CD copy of Die Kreuzen's October File. One of my favorite records of all time. There's something about the guitar sound that is really fantastic, and I often try to emulate myself, and there was something about it that was just so like immediate. They sound sort of industrial and sort of punk rock, but they never really fit in either one. And they cared about melody also at a time where people didn't really care about melody, but they would do these big sweeping melodies. The way they sing those big like that's kind of Die Kreuzen. Found the Dead Man soundtrack, which I don't know why this isn't more popular, because it's just Neil Young playing guitar. There's some really weird soundtrack moments on here that, like the movie takes place in the 1800s, but there are parts on the soundtrack where you can hear an idling Ford F-150 in the background. And you even hear the door slam. Probably just happened that way. Jim Jarmusch was probably like, great. But it is one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. Ooh, and I got a copy of the Jimmie Dale Gilmore record, Braver New World. He's another person who gets a lot of credit for being a great songwriter, but just not enough.
It's a braver, newer world you found. Rolling round and round.
Like of all the Texas songwriters, you know, they're great, but this guy, he can break the fuck out of your heart. I don't think I've ever heard such a dangling heartbreak as in Headed for a Fall, which is a song on this record.
I'll be waiting here when you hit bottom. I believe you're headed for a fall.
I've only ever had that song, so I'm very excited to have this full record. I've always just been madly in love with Jimmie Dale Gilmore because he's fucking amazing. Way to be. Is there anything left in here? Oh, there is. Le Mystère des Voix Bulgares, Volume 2. Bulgarian singing, it isn't Eastern and it isn't Western, and there's a lot of drone singing in it. I am Eastern European, Ukrainian, also Bulgarian. I never understood what my voice was or where it fit, because my voice is very nasal and it isn't pretty, like it's not like a pretty girl voice. And so I always felt kind of like a honking duck. Listening to those records, I was like, wow. And And I think I felt connected to something when I first heard these women singing. And the drone was the thing I had been waiting for. It's just the most captivating music I think I've ever heard. And if I had more time, I would move to Bulgaria and just study Bulgarian music if I had my way. But I don't. That's everything in my bag.
Thank you very much for coming in today.
Thanks for having me. That was really fun.
Please come back soon, sooner than you want to. It's the only thing in this whole world that would please me.
Amoeba.